One of the single biggest barriers that many business owners face is the willingness to charge customers money. We get stuck in the cheaper is better mindset trap, not realizing that we are actually doing our clients a disservice. Businesses that charge for time are perhaps the most likely to suffer from this. If you're a personal trainer, coach, consultant, or freelancer, you probably charge by the hour. And I bet you often feel hesitant to charge more than a certain amount, fearing that you might be overcharging your clients. Well, let me tell you something. By charging more, you're actually doing your clients a favor. How? Let's find out. We generally don't value things that come for free or are too cheap. It's just how our brains are wired. If we aren't uncomfortable with the price, then it's just another cheap thing in our life that we can discard. But when we pay a higher price for something, we automatically assign more value to it. If you paid $1 for a book, you may or may not read it. But if you paid $10,000 for a book, I bet you'd read every word of it with extreme care and attention. It could be the same book at both price points, but your commitment to it is based on the value you attach to it due to the price, not how good the book is. So the more you charge your clients, the more committed they'll be to the process, and the more they'll get out of it. It's not about ripping them off, it's about giving them the opportunity to fully invest in their own success. Pretty cool, right? This doesn't just apply to service-based businesses. Even if you sell products, you might find yourself undervaluing them to compete with your competitors. But here's the thing. What you're really selling is not just a physical item, it's an experience. And when people pay more for that experience, they commit to it and enjoy it to the fullest. So whether you're running a restaurant, a clothing company, or a perfume maker, remember that charging more can actually enhance the overall experience for your customers. It works the other way too. Undercharging can actually hurt your confidence and your business. When you consistently undercharge, you're essentially undervaluing yourself and the value you provide. This mindset seeps into every aspect of your business. Your packaging, marketing, presentation, and even your customer service start to suffer. You start to offer the cheap service you are charging for. By undercharging, you will offer a worse service, expect less of yourself, and not value your time or the time of your clients. It often leads to resentment. We end up resenting the client for not valuing us and for taking of our time for so little money. And then we end up resenting the business. Now, let's talk about the psychology behind pricing. Clients often associate higher prices with higher quality and value. It's called the price tag phenomenon. By strategically increasing your prices, you can actually enhance the perceived value of your services. If you see a business charging $100 for a service and another charging $400 for the same service, you are more likely to think that the $400 service is better quality and that the company must be thriving. Some people are still going to pay the $100 because they are price-driven, but many others will opt for the $400 because it appears to offer better quality. For many people, price is not the deciding factor. And guess what? You need 4 clients paying $100 for every 1 client paying $400. Plus, you save 75% of your working time. So it's a case of finding the sweet spot where the service is just about acceptable to enough clients. Sometimes you can find that by simply increasing your prices 10% every time you get a new client until you stop getting new clients. Then drop it 10% and use that number for a while. You won't get as many clients, but you will have more committed clients, you will be earning a lot more money, and you will have more time to offer a better service to your client base. It's a win-win-win situation. But it's not just your clients who benefit from higher prices. You do too. When you charge more, your own perceived value increases. You'll feel more confident in your abilities and more motivated to deliver exceptional results. When both you and your clients value your time, you will always be looking for ways to improve what you offer. It keeps you on your toes. In turn, this improves your confidence in your services, which improves your confidence in front of people when offering your services. You get to really know that you are offering something great, and potential customers will sense that from you. Your belief in yourself becomes your greatest selling point. And guess what that leads to? higher client satisfaction, and more referrals. Plus, you'll attract clients who value quality over cost, allowing you to provide exceptional service without compromising your profitability. It's time to shift your mindset and start charging based on the value you deliver, not the time it takes. Let's take personal trainers as an example. Instead of charging by the hour, think about what it's worth to your client to lose body fat and get in shape. Charge accordingly and watch the commitment and results skyrocket. This applies to other businesses too. If you sell perfume, don't just charge based on the quality of the ingredients, charge based on how people will feel wearing it. And yes, the higher the price, the more special they'll feel. The same goes for restaurants and clothing companies. It's all about selling the experience and the emotions, not just the products themselves. To sum it up, value-based pricing is the way to go. Price your products or services based on the value they provide, taking into account the emotional impact, the overall experience, and the results your clients will achieve. Remember, the more they pay, the more they'll value the experience and fully commit to it. It's a simple but powerful concept that can transform your mindset and your business. That's it for today's video. I hope you found these insights helpful and eye-opening. If you know someone, especially someone undervaluing themselves, who could benefit from this information, please don't hesitate to share this video with them. And hey, if you enjoyed this content, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more valuable tips and strategies.